Hello, and a very good morning to everyone present there at Cohere. I am Sarath Krishna, a senior undergraduate student at VIT Chennai, pursuing BTech in Computer Science with a specialization in AI and ML. I am incredibly passionate about everything related to AI, especially NLP and multimodal AI. Research into AI is an exciting journey, and I want to share a little bit of questions that actually drive my curiosity in this field. Research, at its core, is an expedition into the unknown, a relentless pursuit to answers to questions that push the boundaries of human understanding. So, with that expansive realm of AI, my mind finds itself being particularly drawn to subfields of AI such as machine learning, NLP, multimodal AI, and a little bit of quantum machine learning as well. Each bringing with open questions that fuel my curiosity. One such major research curiosity for me is at the size at which LLMs are progressing. Like more models like GPT-3 had almost 175 billion parameters, but they are actually considered mid-size right now. To think that the model that was considered average powered ChatGPT for 1 year, which was the best AI-based chat portal there was. So right now, the trend is only increasing. The parameters like GPT-4, I mean models like GPT-4 have actually crossed a trillion benchmark in the number of parameters, and it's only gonna keep on increasing. But the trouble actually arises when the quality of data on which these LLMs are trained are not fully proctored. We can't really blame the data engineers because the amount of data and the corpuses in which these models are trained are humongous. Not everything can actually be proctored that well. But nonetheless, when the models are trained, since these work on attention, that's what the transformer mechanisms are built on. They actually bring about bias that would very much be apparent in the future. So one such impacted example that I have noticed is the bias against people of color when text is generated in the GPT-2 model. So many techniques are in research for curbing this problem. Mainly stuff like better curation, diverse representation of all classes, so there is no bias among one another, transparency in training, and so on. But nothing is finalized yet, and a successful implementation is still lacking for this problem of bias. So this is one important research curiosity that I would like to be in the forefront of solution when I am a research scientist. So another research curiosity for me is the implementation of vision transformers. VTs, vision transformers, while they are robust and adaptable, have a very big challenge in the implementation. Since VITs are basically NLP models, as in transformer models, but which are trained on image patches rather than word or textual embeddings, they would require a lot of data to be trained on in comparison with deep learning models like ResNet or ImageNet. Finding that amount of data, classified, annotated, and labeled is a very expensive task to carry on. Much rather, I would say impossible because of the amount of data that's needed. So, following this large scale dataset problem comes the complex computational resources. So, VITs require a lot of computational power. Like when you think about it logically, VITs are basically NLP models which have image-based embeddings, and you need much more much more embeddings for it to form global and local attention for their attention heads. So in such a situation, the amount of data on images needed would be much more than the ones that normal NLP models would require. So imagine the scarcity of data that would come about when you need to train a vision transformer model. So this is a problem which many researchers have tried to surpass. So one noteworthy one being patch-based clustering, but it's not yet practically implemented. So the practicality of the solutions which they present are not implementable, or much so can I say not implementable in real life. So this is another open research challenge that I am very much interested to work if I get a chance. So these two are the specific problems that I've been in my constant wonder for the last year. So if given an opportunity to be a research scholar at Cohere, I would very much like to work in a space that would give me questions and challenges like the ones which I mentioned above, to ponder upon and dedicate my time in making a meaningful research that would lead to low cost, unbiased results in the finality. I know, though the research is short, I believe it would be a very I would be very dedicated in it, and it would really lead to a fruitful research. So thank you for giving me this opportunity, and a very good bye.